Blue 85. Blue. Red 18. Set. Set. Hut. Black 14. Set. Set. Ready? Blue 30. Black 18. Black 88. White 80. Get set. Here we go. Set. White 53. Let's go. Get ready. Make it happen. Set. Set.
Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off of?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. He'll keep it himself. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Buying some time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hauls it in down the sideline. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Clemson is quick to the line. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This deep.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Firing to the right, complete.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Using his legs to buy some time. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll start this drive going to the air. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for an open area to his left. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the ball's free in the end zone. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop it. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st down for back at their own 24-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Showing the bravado, throwing it back to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease to the left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Trying play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking down the middle. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red... Clemson trying to hold this lead and run out the clock. He'll try the left side. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Offense working from the pistol. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And that's exactly what you...
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.